Okay guys, we're back. Michael with another tarot.
Hello.
The Daemon tarot this time.
Miguel.
Reading from this book.
The Daemon book.
Adriana Osborne. The illustrations by Louis Breton. From Jacques Auguste Simon Colin de Plancy's Dictionary Infernal. The Infernal Dictionary.
A Daemon book.
Yes, in layman's terms, a Daemon book.
A
So
Daemon book.
Michael's going to pick 3. I'm going to pick 3. We're going to mix it up a wee bit.
Can I say it one more time? Come on.
Pick 3 cards, go for
A
it.
Daemon book. I can't help myself. Oh yeah. What?
Yeah,
I get a
feel
5 off
for
this.
them.
Yes,
Yeah,
I really
feel
do.
for them demons.
Oh yeah, I do. I like this.
Demons
I like
are
the demon
in
cards.
your brain.
Oh. Come on. Come on, demon. You over here with me. It was a female demon. I hope some of these demons were females.
Pick your cards, Michael.
This
It's
is
like fucking goldfish.
this is following me about here, so
It was there for a reason.
mm-hmm.
So one more.
Oh, this moved. This one.
So that's Michael's free. One.
Mixing it up a bit. This ain't like the board game. You shall not beat me.
Sweet.
Touch them cards properly now.
Frustration.
Feel for it. There you are. There you are.
Touch you properly now.
I believe that too.
3 cards each.
3 cards each, sir. Do you want to turn them over at the same time?
Nope.
Yes, a certain way of doing things.
I have my own little OCD way of doing things. So we're going to flip yours over first.
I'll flip mine over first. Oh, he's a crumbly sword.
Belphegor.
Belphegor.
So, let me find him in the book. Oh, that's close. One away. Belphegor was a god of the Moabites, first mentioned in the Bible as Baal Peor, lord of the region surrounding the mountain of Peor. He was a regional sun god who eventually evolved into Lord of Hell, associated with the sin of sloth. Demonologists claim that his worshippers only spoke to Belphegor while they were on the toilet, and that, this is 100% serious, yep. In addition to the more common sacrifices of the time, he also accepted excrement as an offering. Sounds like a lovely chap.
Sounds about true.
He was said to give inspiration for inventions to those who worshipped him, but those schemes often led to ruin. Oddly enough, much of the worship of him has somehow remained in the lexicon of human nature. Imagine for a moment the often used scene of someone suddenly having a eureka moment while in the bathroom and afterwards rushing off to put plans into motion. This is precisely the scene demonologists attribute to Belphegor's influence. However, as he is the Lord of Sloth, those ideas may often be get-rich-quick schemes or barely thought-through plans that end up costing more in the long run than a more solid plan would work. Inspiration does appear in the most unlikely of places, but inspiration alone means nothing without the willingness to put in work and get the job done.
This bit here.
Beware of inspiration that seems too good to be true, and ideas that seem like easy money with little work required. Okay, he's an interesting one, haven't had him before. Your card number 2, Ronov.
Is he picking his nose?
Yeah, he certainly is. Sometimes you gotta go, you know. I'm gonna go with the pronunciation of Ronov. Ronov, also Ronway, is a Marquis of Hell in command of 19 military units, Appearance-wise, he is only described as monstrous. No further details about his physical attributes are given. Despite his terrible visage, Ronov should not be judged a gibbering monster. He is a gifted debater who has given deep study to the science of rhetoric and understanding all aspects of any argument. He uses his knowledge of debate and argument, as well as his gifts for any language, to help settle disputes between all peoples and to spread general goodwill to the whole world. Oh, pardon me. This is a very good example of a gift that could be used for ill purposes. Indeed, with an understanding of how to lead and influence conversation, Ronov could tear friends apart and incite war. But instead he takes care to use his skills for the betterment of humankind. He strives to bring people to compromise and agreement. Focus on persuasive arguments and intelligent debate.
Sounds like a bloody angel.
Picking his nose. Oh, that's cool. Card number 3, Flagga.
Flagga.
We shall find Flagga.
I want Flagga.
Let me see.
Flagga.
Oh, that's him. According to Duplancy, was either a fairy or a powerful sorceress of Scandinavian origin. Her entry in the dictionary is very short, only that one line, with the additional fact that she rides an eagle. If she was a sorceress, she was not famous enough to have survived in common folklore. All my assumptions about the mysterious Flagga are based on the keystone conjecture that her name, Flagga, is from the Swedish word for gust of a wind. A reasonable assumption, given that she is depicted as appearing on an eagle, but not a very scientific one. However, the word Flagga gave us a somewhat archaic definition that would nevertheless have been in use in Duplancy's time. Of the English word flaw, a sudden short burst of cleansing wind, a gust of passion, or a rising noise that leaves only silence in his wake. Perhaps Flagga, the Daemon, has been lost to a flaw of time. Focus on clearing away debris, physical or mental obstructions. There you go, that's interesting. 3 there. Haven't had any of them before, no, any of the readings.
I got bow.
No, you didn't.
Is it bow? That's bow, yes, that's. He sort of says bow, we go back to it. So that's the one names was called Bow. He's known as Bow. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Name what he says he's known as Bow and
Bal Pior, not the Bal you're
yeah.
thinking of. You're Bal.
Bow, yeah. It's not Bow. Oh, that's Bow.
Getting confused, Michael. Fuck, I get Asmodeus all the time. Asmodeus. First card. I get it all the time. I guess that's my spirit demon then. Pick him up all the time. Asmodeus is one of the 7 princes of hell, the demon of lust, who saw the temple of Solomon built. In the Testament of Solomon and earlier writings, he seems an almost sympathetic demon, quick to jest and seemingly very sad when he mentions that running waters make him wistfully remember heaven. He is mentioned in the Kabbalah, the dictionary, and the Talmud, and as Asmodeus, Asmodai, and Ashmedai. Unlike many of the demons in this book, he has always been a demon in the common sense of the word. Indeed, his name may come from the Avestan words Aishma, meaning wrath, and Daiva, meaning demon. His affliction with the deadly sin of lust is woven into many of the legends associated with his name. The Book of Tobit tells of Asmodeus lusting after a woman named Sarah, so much that he abducted and killed 7 men who tried to marry her, and he would have continued if the angel Raphael had not defeated the demon and allowed Sarah to marry Tobit. Weir and Duplancy both describe Asmodeus as having 3 heads, one of a man, one of a bull, and one of a ram. Asmodeus is purported to be in charge of the gambling houses in hell. Weyer also claims he rules 72 infernal legions and is gifted in the arts of mathematics, mechanics, and treasures. Asmodeus does not show his demonic side until he lusts after something or someone so much he becomes mad with that desire. Beware of lusting to excess, allowing desires to dictate actions without thought of the broader picture. Okay, this is a new one.
That's a nice one.
Here's a nice one. Michael.
Weird.
Michael was not a daemon at all, but a sorceress mentioned very briefly, only 2 lines in Ovid's Metamorphoses, as the Lathid mother of the Brutus and Orion. We're talking about the star constellations here.
Star?
Apart from listing her sons, the only other note Ovid gives on Michael is that she once pulled the moon down from the sky. To understand why such a tiny footnote in history is worth mentioning in a book of demons, we need to look at where Michael's home would have been located. As a Lepith, she and her sons would have come from Thessaly? Yes, in ancient Greece. Many centuries later, legends of the women of Thessaly and their strange powers were still being told, and scholars collected some into volumes. One ritual of the Thessalian woman in particular, that of drawing down the moon, gained some popularity in poetry, folklore of the 1800s, and it is from that later resurgence that the modern day Wicca ritual was created. Although the current ritual does not literally pull the moon out of the sky, it is still a relatively important and well-known aspect of Wicca. And it is a ritual that very likely would not exist in any form anymore if it were not for a few tiny written references from ancient history, including 2 short lines about Michael, one of the few Thessalian sorceresses mentioned by name. Focus on opening yourself to greater power and reputation.
All big words in that one.
That's an interesting one though.
It is.
Last one. Very cool snake for a penis. Haborim.
So they're trying to ride the penis.
Haborim.
A snake.
Very cool.
Is he riding a snake? It looks like.
Oh, I went past them there. There we go. Haborim also goes by the name of Ayam or Aim, depending upon the demonologist. According to Weyer's Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum, Haborim is a Duke of Hell in command of 26 military units. Haborim appears in the form of a handsome man, but he could never be mistaken for a human. He has 2 smaller heads on either side of the man's head in the middle, those of a serpent and a cat. He also manifests before conjurers, riding on a giant viper and carrying a flaming torch. The torch carried by him is not for decoration. With it, Haborim is said to set anything alight, whether it be a building, a person, or a whole city. Haborim is, by all accounts, a witty and intelligent demon who will answer all manner of questions truthfully and in good humour, but his tendency to destruction carries even into conversations. It is said that Haborim delights in using his sharp tongue to cut down those who summon him, and their friends and foes alike. Just like the fire he wields, Haborim's wit does not care what it destroys. It only wants more fuel. Beware of sharp wit and cunning becoming a destructive force if not tempered with consideration. Okay, that's very interesting today. Apart from Asmodeus, who's my obviously spirit angel or guardian or something. Demon guardian, I guess.
I got him before.
Have you got Ronald? Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.
Bye. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video.
We enjoy making these videos and appreciate you taking the time to watch them. The more you guys interact with the channel, the more encouragement we get to make more videos.
So please like, share, comment and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell. Thank you.
We really want to improve the quality of what we do here. So if you would like to contribute and join the Arlistan Militia, head on over to the Lord Fawkes Patreon page. Thank you.